I'm Aaron Dean, and you're watching the East Daily Download.
I like it. That's great. Let's do it.
Welcome to the East Daily Download.
This is the East Daily Download.
I'm Anissa Sakile with the East Daily Download.
This is the East Daily Download.
Welcome to the East Daily Download.
This is the East Daily Download.
That's right.
This is the East Daily Download.
So let's get started.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. I'm Lauren. I will be your tour guide on this adventure across the East. And today we are here. It is World Kindness Day. It is also Friday the 13th, but we are focusing on World Kindness Day. Hi, Mark.
Hi. Did someone say kindness?
Yes.
Well, I thought
What have you got?
I would do something kind, I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of kind.
Yeah.
Hashtag that.
That's a good one.
I want to give you this puzzle.
Oh my gosh, look at that. It did not, sorry. It did not take you long to put this together at all.
I think the viewers at home would disagree with that.
I think that this is awesome. Can I set it there? Is it okay?
know. I mean,
It's
it's
all right.
glued
There it
together.
is. There
It's
it is.
glued together, but it may not.
Wow.
So, yeah.
This is really cool. I'm still waiting on my puzzle to come in, but I love this.
Yeah, well, I figured you could decorate since, you're moving stuff around the set, and I don't know exactly where it would go, but it should not go over the stripes.
No, we won't put it over the stripes. We'll find a perfect place for it.
Not
Oh,
over the
Mark,
stripes.
thank you. This is very kind of you.
Well, thank you. And today, like I said, is World Kindness Day,
It is.
and I just remember last year on the World Kindness Day show, the one of the great little bits that we had was with John.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but I've got to be kind to him.
Gotta
And
be
you're like, well,
kind to
that's.
John?
And then he walked out, and you go, well, I guess it's a lot easier. Yeah.
That
But
was
anyway,
fun.
so yeah, it's World Kindness Day, and the world's been chaotic and hectic, so let's just be cool to each other.
Yeah.
Be excellent to one another, as Bill and Ted would
As
say,
Bill and
which we
Ted
saw
would
at the
say.
drive-in.
That's right. That's right. And
Kind and all the
I am going to be super kind to our viewers right now, and I'm going to let them check out this first one.
Now downloading Fashion Friday.
I'm Anissa Sakile. This Fashion Friday, we're taking it back to the 70s because all trends come back in style over time, right? Well, I think today's question is, did these trends ever go out of style? I'm talking about bell-bottoms and tie-dye, the classics. So when most people think of these two things, you might think of hippies and the 70s. But according to Fashion Encyclopedia, they actually date back to the early 19th century, before sailors had official uniforms. Bell-bottoms were also known as flares, but they were used because they were easy to roll up and they were wide-legged, so they were very functional for sailors. Now, I remember in middle school, I wore a lot of bootcut jeans. I never really got that into the extreme flare of bell-bottoms. My earliest memories of tie-dye would be from summer camp. I'm sure many of you have those memories as well. We would have t-shirts every year, and we would just be outside making them extremely colorful. Now, it never really turned out how I expected, so I kind of left that in the past. But Vox Media says that the print or pattern actually dates back to thousands of years ago, where cultures in China, India, and even Nigeria used them to color and add different patterns to fabric. We have celebrities that are kind of bringing that trend through year-round. Now, bell-bottoms or tie-dye? I have to say, for me, it's gonna be the tie-dye. You gotta find the right moment for bell-bottoms, and I think tie-dye can work just about with anything. So, I want you guys to get involved and tell me, what do you think? Between bell-bottoms or tie-dye, what would be your favorite? Go to our social media, and we would love for you to send in some pictures and participate in our poll. And then we'd be happy to put some of those on the show. Well, guys, this is Fashion Friday. I'm Anissa Sakile. See you next Friday.
Wants to make a deal.
Looking for a good time? Look no further.
Crazy.
We've got your good time.
We're just winning today.
Right here.
You got the big deal of the day.
Awesome. Let's Make a Deal. Weekdays on CBS.
We'll be right back with more local stories on the East Daily Download.
Hey, Mark. What you doing back there?
Oh, well, I'm doing a little bit of dusting because it's Kindness Day and I'm trying to be kind and do a little bit of, and there's a little bit of, dust in here because no one's been in here and dust and no one's been able to do this. So
Yeah, it's true. We haven't been
just
here for a
dusting.
while. Well, that's awesome. It's very kind of you.
Well, that's not coming out. Okay, well.
You've done a good job. I think you've done a good job. I think that you've set a wonderful example for our viewers. Well, I mean,
To dust?
Dust, vacuum, do a few dishes, for your parents or your significant other, or, if you've got grandparents, go by and do some yard work. Be kind to others today.
Be kind and excellent and good and fun and wonderful to one another, which I'm sure you're all doing. And thank you for being kind to us by watching the show.
Oh, yes.
And with that in mind, you can be kind
to
and
yourself.
And rewind. No, wait, hold on. That's a video thing.
no.
Scratch that.
You can be kind to yourself and also check us out on the mobile app, on WNCT.com under the download tab, or pop on Facebook, Instagram. We're there too. Yeah.
Yeah.
All kind things.
What else can I say? She said it all.
I did.
So let's get back to the next story, and then we will come back here to this isolated set on Studio E where no one beside us is sitting, and it's odd because there's no studio audience today.
Well, it's all right.
Okay, let's check this out.
For the Wagner family, this scrapbook is like taking a trip through military history. 9 of their family members have worn a military uniform spanning 40 years of service, starting with Pam Wagner's father and his 4 brothers around World War II.
Their mother, our grandmother, wrote a letter to each and every one of them, every day.
Now, the Wagners are looking forward to having their proud family history join this growing display across Hendricks County.
Oh, I know what it's going to be like. It's going to be a very emotional time. A lot of pride.
Rhonda Beck with the Daughters of the American Revolution says the idea for the banners started as a way to honor those who've served or are currently serving. And since the banners went up on Memorial Day, the response has been huge.
Phones started ringing, emails coming, texts. People were seeing them and then contacting the person who had purchased the banner and asking them how to do it.
The banners on display now will stay up until Memorial Day next year. At that point, the family who bought them can take them home to keep. Then the next round of banners will go up, possibly expanding into 8 communities instead of 4.
This just tells you the pride that people have in their family that have served.
I'm very proud to be an American, and I'm even prouder yet to be a veteran.
Retired Army Colonel Danny Nelson will be on one of those new banners, right next to his son, Major Brent Nelson, who's currently serving with the Indiana Army National Guard.
We're free to do the things that we do because of the men and women who have sacrificed so much, and many of them the ultimate sacrifice of their life.
For Veterans Voices, I'm Zach Myers.
Food banks play a critical role in the East, especially in rural areas. That's why one of North Carolina's supermarket chains is part of a new campaign to keep food pantries stocked and help families dealing with COVID-19's economic impact.
During a time of pandemic, we can still serve.
Volunteers at Mount Olive Baptist Church's food bank say they're determined to help families in the pandemic. A North Carolina business is backing them up.
Locally here in the greater Greenville area, We've already visited 2 food pantries in Williamston, North Carolina, and restocked those pantries.
The supermarket chain is lining up more food banks to help.
They're going to do a lot of things for us, and we are very excited about it.
But we'll actually be doing a makeover of their food pantry, doing some renovation, some painting, putting in some shelving, and then, of course, restocking those shelves before we leave.
David Garris of Food Lion says he's seen the number of people in need grow over the last few months.
There are more kids at risk. There are more people at risk. Being a volunteer at the food bank, I'm able to see some of that firsthand and the struggles that our local food bank and food pantries go through.
Pantry volunteers are expecting to see even more people in need.
There's going to be an influx of community people that's going to be coming to our food bank. We've been blessed and fortunate for Food Lion to come in to stock our shelves. So there's more to give, and there's more for them to receive.
The pandemic is adding to the need for fighting hunger. We have information on how you can help local food pantries at WNCT.com. Ariana Kraft, 9 on your side.
We'll be right back with more local stories on the East Daily Download.
Hey, welcome back to the show, Mark.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, hey,
to the
everybody.
show. Yeah.
It's Friday the 13th, so I
It
thought
is.
I would, even though it's not October and it feels like it should be October, I thought I would take part in perusing, I like that word, perusing,
That's a good
through this book that a friend of mine from college, Mike West, wrote. It's called The Wide Game, and I mentioned this last year on the show. Somewhere on the back here, oh yeah, there it is. It's my quote about the book, because he had me review it years
That's
ago.
awesome.
And he was recently named
That was very
one of the.
kind of him.
I guess so. It's a good tie in there. Good job. And he was recently named one of the top horror writers in America. So congratulations, Mike. Should have him on the show to talk about, even though he's not North Carolina, it's still an author talking about, but that might be interesting. So Kindness Day. What what's gonna happen?
What
in
am
your
I
world?
gonna do?
Yeah. Well, what's This should not be a hard thing to think about.
Well,
why don't we check out this next?
No. I'm gonna cook dinner for my family tonight, for my husband. Probably throw a load of laundry on.
Hot dogs it is.
That's kind. Not hot dogs. I'll make something nice. Yeah.
I'm gonna check in with him and find out what happened.
Don't do that. But what are you gonna do for World Kindness Day?
Well, I mean, I'm already sharing my time and my that's.
Really
I'm sorry,
fun.
I'm joking. That's such a joke. No, I mean, like this morning, without provocation, my wife just mentioned that the recycle bin was full, and normally I'm hard to wake up in the morning. It takes me a while to get going, and I was going to say something sarcastic about it, but I thought, nope, I'm not going to do that. I just grabbed it and I walked outside and I took care of it, and I just smiled about it because I was just
being kind.
Yeah, so it's been pervasive today, the kindness.
That's nice.
Yeah. Okay, and you know what else is kind? This next awesome story.
Hello everyone, I am here. We are back with the Rusty Bucket Boys. Hey guys, how's it going?
How you doing? Doing okay. Peace out and all that good stuff,
Yeah. So for anybody who maybe didn't see our whirligig session from the last time, can you kind of introduce yourselves?
Go ahead. Okay, well, my name is Tim Meineke. I'm a singer-songwriter. I played in Greenville for quite a few years now, but I was a nurse before that at the hospital for 33 years. So this is sort of my bucket list kind of stuff. So kind of really enjoying being able to play out, and kind of can't wait till we can get back out there again and play some. So
yeah, and I'm John Benson. They call me Singer. I've been doing this, since I was 19 years old, I guess. I've played in rock and roll bands and ended up playing solo stuff primarily, and I have some projects, duets, and Tim's a big important part of that.
Throwing pencils
Yeah.
on it.
Anyway, so we've had so much fun together that I guess about 2 years ago, maybe we decided to try to do something. We came up with our Rusty Bucket Boys thing. Here we are. Well, we're obviously rusty. You can look at us and kind of tell that.
Rusty being old, you know, but still functional.
Hey, yeah, there you go. And this has kind of like been our bucket list because we're both retired, you know.
All right. Well, everybody out there, remember you can find the Rusty Bucket Boys online, and stay tuned. Later in the show, we will have some original music from the Rusty Bucket Boys coming up.
Y'all take care.
Now downloading Conversations with
Allison Andrews is our guest here on the Conversations with today.
The easiest way to actually get the book is on Amazon or Barnes & Noble.
Okay, well, let's make sure everybody goes out and buys it because it's a perfect Christmas gift.
It absolutely is. Yes, thank you for the setup.
And I'm just curious, side note, how did your parents respond to the book, having their grandkids in a book? Did they say, where's the grandparents' book?
I've actually had kids go, can I be in your next one? My grandparents loved it. They bought one for every one of their 22 grandchildren to have a copy of. And so, yeah, they thought it was fun to see.
Okay. Well, thank you, Allison, for telling everybody about the book. So go out and buy it. I'm going to order, hold on, let me grab my phone here and go to Amazon right now and order, let's see here. I'm going to order 25 copies just to one up your parents. Okay.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Mark.
Now downloading Week in Review.
Yeah, that was stunt work. It was fun. I had never seen that dodgeball thing before. So the whole thing was like crazy, but great.
Sandra is back with another character to love. In the Netflix animated movie Over the Moon in select theaters, it's the story of a girl who goes on an otherworldly adventure to overcome grief.
This project, has so much heart in it, and great music and just beautiful animation.
Well, the name is the North Carolina Association of Free and Charitable Clinics, and we exist 68 clinics strong across all of North Carolina to take care of folks that don't have health insurance.
During this pandemic, health is at the forefront of everyone's mind, and we are working with Blue Cross of North Carolina specifically to help improve communities across the state.
Now, the Wagners are looking forward to having their proud family history join this growing display across Hendricks County.
Oh, I know. It's going to be a very emotional time.
Just looking right at the camera. John Reedy is a photographer for the Greatest Generations Foundation, a nonprofit aimed at preserving the history of American heroes. Looking right to me. There we go. The charity has been gathering groups of Vietnam and Korean War vets like this all over the country for portrait sessions.
Now downloading Let's Draw.
Hi, I'm Ashley and welcome to Let's Draw. Today I'm going to teach you how to draw a mug. Let's get started. Remember to draw lightly with your pencils. To start us off, you'll need to draw two squished oval shapes, one larger than the other. The larger one should always be above the smaller one. Next, we add two lines connecting the ends of the ovals together to make a tapered tube shape. Looks like a glass of water right now. Next, we decided on a shape for the handle. I went for an elongated C shape. Finally, we erase the inner line of the bottom oval. We do this to make it look more like an opaque mug. And voila, you have a mug! You can put all sorts of design on your mug to make it more personal. Try using other shapes instead of ovals and see what unique mugs you can make.
Well, that's going to wrap up another exciting, amazing, fantastic, kind adventure of the East Daily Download.
Yes.
So we are in November. As you can see, this has been going due to
the beard is growing.
For American Cancer Society. So we thought we'd mention cancer.org, the website, as our partnership with them continues.
Please, if you feel off, you know your body best, go get checked out.
And with that in mind, I think, if I'm not mistaken, that wraps up this week of the East Daily Download.
It does.
Another week in the books, so we will bid you adieu. I'm using a lot of interesting words today.
You are.
Peruse, adieu, whatever. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here next week when we do it all again. And what exciting things will next week hold in store? You'll have to wait and see.
Yep.
In a smoky old bar that's always been halfway from here to there. The band is cranking about love not being fair. And the booze is high, but the beer is cheap. What's drunk here anyway? 'Cause this is the place where the boys come out to play. There's a pool game in the back, been going all night long. There's 10 on the 9 and the rest just there to fall. And the tips ain't smooth, but the tips are good. Makes the ball spin all day. Hey, this is the place where the boys come out to play. Always fights between old friends over girls' flirty ways. And the chairs push back and they're eye to eye, and then the fists will fly. And when they're done,